everyone, it is me, Vegeta T23, and welcome back to my new What If. Today I have a new What If that is pretty unique and is an idea from Hyper Ultimate Gaming. So shout out to you, fam. Today I'm discussing what if Vegeta attained Moro's powers. This first part will cover Vegeta's childhood and how he attained said powers. So without further ado, let's begin the What If. It's currently age 732 and two newborn babies have appeared, each with unique and with pretty high latent power. Those two are Vegeta the 4th and Broly. Vegeta's power level is around 500 just like in original, and Broly's is around 10,000 based on the highest recorded so far. King Vegeta sends off Broly like in the original due to fear he might destroy the Saiyan race. So the king sent off Broly to a planetoid called Vampa. All of a sudden, an unknown Saiyan appeared in front of the king with some kind of a script. King, I have brought something that could boost Prince's power even further, and even become the Super Saiyan of religion. The king is intrigued and questions the Saiyan about it. The Saiyan gives it to the king. Wait. Now what is that script and what does it contain? Well, millions of years ago, when the Grand Supreme Kai was fighting Moro, Moro was scared of what will become of him if they capture him, and so he sealed some of his magic powers into a small script and hid it. After capturing Moro, the Kai found the script, and sensing what's inside, he knew who made it. But he thought that keeping it to himself would cause chaos at some point in the future, so he gave it to someone very unlikely to have that power. The Galactic Patrol. They guarded it with their lives for millions of years, until a Saiyan named Sabi has joined the patrol, and him being pure-hearted, he joined the forces. Sabi knew of the script, and he thought that he could get rid of Frieza if he gives the power to one of the strong and pure-hearted Saiyans, so not to misuse the power for evildoers. While guarding on a shift, Sabi took the script and replaced it with a similar looking one. He finishes his shift and leaves the patrol for the night. Now with Fiddle out of the way, let's continue. The king gives the script to a Saiyan scientist and tells him to try and use it on the prince, but not all of it, just a little bit. The scientist tried to figure it out, but he couldn't at first. Then he started tampering with the orientation of it, and the script broke. The scientist jumped back and witnessed the prince taking in all of the energy. The scientist has told the king that he couldn't manage to give the little bit of it. Then tested his power level, and we see it gets over 75,000 before the scouting device explodes. Vegeta is both astonished and scared of what his son has become. Later down the road, he decides that his son is way too powerful, and with a heavy heart, he gives his son the same treatment as for Broly, but with a twist. Saiyans have recently conquered a planet called Tazba, and Vegeta, knowing it's a habitable planet, decides to send him there and also monitor him. So he does that. Vegeta lands on the conquered planet and immediately almost destroys the modified scouter that allowed the king to monitor him. However, the scouter isn't fully offline. The king is devastated but keeps his hopes up that maybe it's just rebooted due to impact or something. Vegeta is now on his own for a long while. In the age 737, a baby called Kakarot is born and sent to Earth by Bardock due to him thinking Frieza would destroy the planet, which eventually happens. Nappa and Raditz get the bad and sad news, and well, they want to gather as many Saiyans to enact their revenge. Raditz goes to the planet where Tarbal is to make him part of the crew despite low power. Not too far away, we see young Vegeta, who managed to survive on the eradicated planet. He overhears what happened to the planet Vegeta to the damaged scouter he almost broke 5 years ago. In that time, he managed to learn the language by observing all the things in the same pod he landed in and overhearing transmissions through the scouter. He then responds, "So, does that apply to me?" Vegeta doesn't know what planet Vegeta is, of course, and Frieza just brushes off the question, thinking it's probably a lone survival from a conquered planet. But Nappa, on the other hand, recognizes the voice. Thinking back how the now deceased king sounded makes him think that the prince is still well and alive. He memorizes the coordinates the scouter pinged when Vegeta responded and heads to the deserted planet. He gets there and he sees a child in a torn spandex. He approaches him and Vegeta, who perfected his powers to absorb energy, out of fear starts weakening Nappa. Nappa gets furious at first, but then gets friendly with the young Saiyan prince.
Prince Vegeta, I thought you were dead, my lord.
Prince?
My name is Vegeta, sir.
Nappa then realizes he's not a ruthless Saiyan warrior, rather a good and currently scared boy. He then questions the prince.
Why are you on this planet when there's nothing here?
I don't know. All I know is that I grew up here.
And who are you? My name is Nappa. I was a good friend and ally of your father, King Vegeta.
Nappa takes into account that Vegeta was on this planet all his life, and that his only purpose here is surviving. Knowing that, he tells the prince,
since you're a Saiyan like me, I want you to join me to beat a very bad guy.
That bad guy is Frieza, of course, and Vegeta not knowing any better, he joins Nappa. With a crew of 4 now, those being Vegeta, Nappa, Tarbell, and Raditz, they start training there and then, with Vegeta being their sparring partner. Vegeta not knowing what he's doing, he's, accidentally stealing their power to get stronger himself. But that just makes all of them get Zenkai boosts. Vegeta is now 16, and his base power level is half of Frieza's in his final form due to him stealing energy from his sparring partners. So far, no one knows of Vegeta's power, and Vegeta told no one about it as well. All of a sudden, Raditz remembers his brother who was sent to Earth, and he goes to Earth. He comes back with an 11-year-old Goku and 2 more warriors from Earth, and those are Grandpa Gohan and Roshi. Raditz trains the trio from Earth and buffs them up good for the battle. Power levels are as follows. Vegeta is at around 60 million. Nappa, Raditz, and Tarbell are around 35 to 40 million accordingly due to all the Zenkai boosts and Vegeta's unintentional energy yoinks. Goku is at 50,000 and Roshi and Gohan are around 45 to 50,000. Why is Goku and the Earthlings so weak though? Well, he is still a child, and so they had very little time to enact revenge on Frieza. And also, for all you that are questioning why did Goku come, it's because they all obeyed Vegeta and became pure-hearted themselves over time. So yeah, with that, we're stopping here. Thank you for watching. If my channel is a waste of space on YouTube servers, then you know what a dislike is. But if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to suggest an idea for me to make in the near future, comment down below. And as always, peace out.